Even though he's greedy. What a guy. A base in India, Cochin. Stay away from my Cochin. Naples dreams big. Okay, still gotta think, how can we do this? I mean, I am just waiting for AE to burn right now, but I'm not keen on that. I want to take this land over. But the Palatinate are a bit pathetic, so I like to think people wouldn't listen to them when it comes to handing land back. Still, Brandenburg is making friends. I wonder, something really nice that I could do as a great power is tell you to break up with Brandenburg. You're not going to listen to me. In fact, nobody wants to listen to me. I have no casus belli with you, and you appear to love Brandenburg. And there's Salzburg. We don't care too much about them. But again, if I said you break up with it, oh, you would say yes. So I could get you or Ulm out of this, but not Burgundy. Interesting. Jake, global trade 1600. Yeah, wondering how I'll do with that. I guess it depends where it spawns. Where is most of the money these days? Genoa? Genoa beats English Channel. Constantinople is often quite rich as well, though. No, not quite. We don't mind the burgers hating us. Especially it gives us plus stability. Get out. Shame about that event, it got rid of the 666 development military points that we had. Alright. No sea being Russia, it is without a doubt extremely risky. Man, I could have just made them break alliance anyway, that would have been fine. Jake, what's the plan for multiplayer? Oh, plans are being drawn up, don't you worry, and you might find them surprising. Especially based on what happened last session. But Magician doesn't reveal his hand before the trick now, does he? As if I'm that level up. Okay, Ansbach. I definitely know which one Ansbach is. Yes. Ansbach. It is salt. Salt is good. I do want production there. Ka-ching. I feel like I should be taking advantage of this situation somehow. But it's not coming to me. Oh, it's suddenly come to me. Florence is allied with Burgundy. I am now at war with Burgundy. Oh, Christ. Don't call me into war against Trier. Cocky one, aren't you? I like Trier. Why would I join in that? Are you calling in anyone else? Yeah, how about no? No, I really quite liked having Trier by my side. It's a bit of a shame because, you know, I built up a ton of favors with you, but I'm not going to war with Trier. That's going to make me kind of unpopular with a lot of people, but I was between a rock and a hard place there. Didn't like losing the prestige, though. Prestige is super handy for lowering... lowered trust. Man, what does it take to get trust built up around here? Is it truly trust not to want to fight your own enemies? Your own allies? doesn't deal with the fact that fighting you is something nasty. Oh right, we wiped out the burgers completely. That's kind of nice. Oh, we're good friends, Trier. Not long before I have to weigh up whether or not to go to war with Russia again or not. Breaking them up with the Ottomans ultimately did not net any big results. Should have at least improved trust with them. Yeah, sadly I'm not allied with them, so I can't be doing that. And they don't want to ally me again, thanks to me breaking that, because it was apparently all my fault. Bah humbug. I wonder, would you break up with Burgundy? Almost. But you love Burgundy. I wonder if I can make both of you break up with... Hold on. Yeah, what if I made you both break up with Brandenburg, and then I attacked Brandenburg? I'm not that afraid of Burgundy, they're not that big and strong. And then I would bring in, I guess, Augsburg. No point having them around if they're not doing anything. Yeah, the aggressive expansion would suck a bit, but it's going away really fast. I like that idea, actually. That's what we're going to do. If it works. I mean, I don't even know if it will. But we'll do it for science. Now he's probably all nestled up there in Berlin, but I'll get some eyes on the situation. Also, I'm liking this stack. I'm liking affording this stack. Would the game be too easy if the AI didn't call you into offensive wars where your allies are defending? Game's always too easy. I mean, I'm just, I've been sandbagging for so long now. I'm gonna need a lot of free diplomats for what I want to do here. If it works, I haven't tried this before. I want it to work, though. And we've got our 6th fire general for this, specifically. So I go to war, it's going to be taking land for my subjects. I want him to have it. I hope he doesn't return it. If he does, I'm going to be so very sad. I want you to break alliance with Brandenburg. I want you to also break alliance with Brandenburg. I hope you both say yes. How does it feel? You're truly alone. Give me your land. No? Okay, that means war then. I guess we'll take Potsdam. Although it's Berlin that I want. Oh yeah, we'll bring in Augsburg. He'll probably just die, but at least he has an incredibly good fort. Berlin does not have an incredibly good fort. Hop on it. Surely he didn't see this coming. He is not Tandyman. And I'll be there to fight him. It'll be river crossing. But he's kind of caught with pants down, so that's okay. That's not so okay, but I can still get to it. But we can't get to everything. Oh, who knows, we might be able to deal enough damage. Fire phase does come first, after all. It's an important thing to remember. Yeah. Get on that. We're not scared of his paltry little modifiers. Then again, he has 110% discipline, and you know what we don't have? 110% discipline. Ah, what the hell, get to work. Fire phase cometh first. Always a point to remember. Prussian Space Marines don't make me laugh. Saxon Scrub Marines, that's what they are right now. We won't give them a chance to rest and regroup. Let's just tear down the walls that we can. Good to see that Burgundy is keeping themselves busy fighting Manly Manchurians. Manly Manchurians living up to their name, but fortunately Trier... Well, fortunately, unfortunately, it depends how you look at it, really. Point is, Trier has it on point. I think 10 is more than enough for this. What is it, level 3? It's probably going to need a touch more. Yeah, just take the whole damn lot. Okay, so he did pay for that fort, but only a little bit. If I was more clever, I would have paid attention to it and gone for it first and foremost. But I want this fort busted. Alright, that's also kind of heavy for us. Jake, how about the same numbers? What kind of fool would fight a war with same numbers? You fight wars to win. I fight wars to win. Don't think that army professionalism is helping them out here. Hang on, do I have the wrong general there? Okay, my good general died. Me and sieges, man. Just doesn't quite come together. Oh ho ho! Wow. At 20 army tradition, getting 2-6. That's amazing. Jake, get Diplotech. Institution spawns in a year. Yeah, I can't disagree with that. Plus, I don't want to be enjoying more corruption than need be. Okay, we're all having a ball with this whole fort thing here, but it needs to fall now. Military treaties. Our emphasis on strong aristocracy has given the nobility means to serve in the army. Thanks. So we essentially had that that general paid for, is what I'm hearing. Okay, well, 6 shock, get to work. You know, I wonder if the ultimate way to do this is to send in such that the 3 fire guy is there first, and then for the first shock phase he arrives. That would be the most... I am willing to actually try that. So let's say we had 1 horse that came along later. Let's try and make this as efficient as possible. Which means we'd want you in there for 2 or 3 days, I guess. And then you follow up later. 1, 2... and then you arrive on the 3rd day. Alright, let's just hope the battle isn't over before we see it. So, we'll get our 3 fire on the go for the 1, 2, 3 fire phases. And then for shock phase, we have 6 shocker in charge. And then it is just Kersplat. Well, that's not as Kersplatty as I would like, honestly. But down they go nonetheless. Inspirational leadership there. Lucas! I don't know if St. Lucas is around, but congrats, man. Showing us how it's done. Ah, they all fall down. Now, there's nobody with subjects involved here, is there? Or anything that could get me to a goddamn coast. No, coasts are not on the menu today. Serious micro for +1 fire. It was more a proof of concept that, because that is not a move that I've ever done before. But it might be something I consider in the future. Well, good to see people have attached to me here. Are these troops going to be any use? Burgundy bashing the weakest link. Yeah, like they're Anne Robinson or something here. Getting smacked about by the weakest link, more like. Okay, so I find it very likely that Brandenburg is going to accept piecing out here without me having to slaughter Burgundy. Probably. Really, I think I want Potsdam and Berlin for Anhalt. Probably. I just really hope he doesn't turn around and say, yeah, nah. That would break my heart. Now, what kind of aggressive expansion are we talking? Oh, that is good. I mean, that is something to worry about, but this is good. It's because the aggressive expansion for one province is capped at a certain amount, and that amount is 30. Should probably take Sternberg before the Commonwealth decide that they don't like me. It's bound to happen someday, right? This gives 50 aggressive expansion if I make this deal on the turn of the year. Then Bremen, Brunswick, Friesland, Lübeck and Hamburg will not get involved, and it'll just be a bunch of nobodies getting involved. Sweet. Unfortunately, Burgundy's not too chuffed with that. Getting Burgundy out of this war might be something else. I could always go and crack some skulls in Burgundy. Everyone likes doing that, right? Probably a sport for some of the people here. Jake, should you not get a port? How am I going to get a port out of this? Brandenburg is landlocked and Burgundy is at the other side of the world here. Go to Letz, it's the capital. Metz is the capital, I should bring it down to get them out. Then again, my good friend, or ex-friend Mantua, kind of been chewed up a bit. But that's okay, I have dropped my friendship with Mantua. Trier is my new best friend. Now, give me military access, my beautiful... I just about said vassal. I don't think of you that way, my beautiful friend. You could at least border a coastal province, Jake. Is Pomerania a free city? I hope to God they're not. Okay, they're a free city. Pretty sure they weren't when I was looking at them before, but maybe I was. It's okay, I just need to strike them when Palatinate are busy elsewhere. I'm sure that's going to happen. I'm thinking the nobility owe me a general here. I don't want to call a diet for them, because that influence really likes to pile up. I'm wondering if I should take that. It's not like I have much use for it, but it's like just paying money for admin. Well, consider it paid. It's not like money is the biggest issue right now. I struggle to think where I would even be putting buildings right now. Well, actually, that's a great place to be putting one. Textile manufactory. Do these guys do wools or cloths? Yeah, wool's a bit bleh. And there's naval equipment, which doesn't get the best of reputations, but hey, we're gonna have one hell of a rich, tall country here. I kind of want to just try out another general. All this mill. All this admin. All this being good. I don't need stronger missionaries. They're always nice, but I don't need them. Especially when it would crush tolerance of heretics, which were kind of... Well, I hate being tolerant, but I'm not about to push it down right now, since, well, you know, we're still getting spammed by centers of reformation. I still want to make my peace at the turn of the year, so it would be great if we just get Burgundy out of this all very quickly. Now that's nice and quick. Man, joke nation. The game is just throwing admin points at me. I don't even know how to spend them this quickly. People who are used to playing Babby Nations, please tell me how to spend all this admin I'm getting. Well, it only makes sense that the greatest Slovakian provinces remain the greatest. So Nitra can be boosted ever further, I guess. It's going to need more slots in it anyway, right? I feel like with bunker busting like this, I could do some serious harm to Burgundy. If you have too much admin, you don't conquer quick enough, Jake. Damn right I've not been conquering quick enough. I would like to change that, but that is proving somewhat tricky. Oh well, break down those walls. I mean, I'm flattered, but I really don't need your condottieri to bring down your own... Well, they were your ally. You broke up over something, I'm not even sure what. Okay, this will keep me secured as a great power. Or so we're led to believe here. Now, much as I would love to punch things out of you, Burgundy, I think it's more important that I just take what I can and run. Could also break you up with Brandenburg, so I don't have to go through this later. I do want to eat the rest of Brandenburg's lands, but I think there'll be other issues for that later on. Still, I feel like I just need to bring down this fort and you'll be able to, or you will be coming to your senses. So we'll give it a good shot. Another tick. Okay, how in the world did I mute my mic there? Yeah, how did that even happen? Oh well, it's the old miming performance. I was just saying that we're going to time the piece here to not have to worry about coalitions, but I am thinking, should we give this to Brunswick? Sound is perfect, we don't hear you at all. To Brunswick or not to Brunswick? Well, Brandenburg's a nice soft target, so it's not really an issue at all. We're happy enough with this peace deal. Wait, I could humiliate you? Well, ding ding, that's happening. But I wouldn't be able to take that province, and that's a bit of a deal breaker. I could take a different province. No, it's not worth it for the humiliation, not when I can do other horrible things to him anyway. Good enough. Alright, now don't you dare return those provinces, Anhalt. I'll be very upset if you do. Great. Now, he doesn't like me. And I was able to circumvent quite a bit of the unlawful territory. You are still super happy with me. Let's keep you super duper happy. How about bordering Denmark and invading them, Jake? Yeah, I'll have to pass on that one. Aggressive expansion is really high in the HRE now, but that's alright. Damn it! Don't be doing that now, Anhalt. Don't make me go to the war with the Emperor just to stop you from giving in to those demands. Yeah, I wonder if he'll do it again. It is touch and go whether or not the Emperor will do that to you. Was expected, to be honest. Yeah, that's being changed anyway to go to the Overlord. And part of me thought that it was in this version, but I knew that it wasn't, but earlier I thought that it maybe wasn't. Ah, well. You know, as long as he doesn't give up Berlin, right? Okay, he took the unlawful territory on it. Gonna need you to keep true with Potsdam as well, though. Now, what is going on here, Palatinate? Why are you fighting down my good friend here? You're attacking Florence? Oh, right, this is still the Manchuan war here. Hold on, I'm a little lost here. Oh, there's Florence. Palatinate did get involved, don't know why. But that's really pretty much their problem. Alright, well, I'll take it. If it's these two we've got to worry about, then that's fine. Overextension's good for you anyway. 55, but I love having a great ruler, so keeping you in charge, thanks a bunch. And where is that institution? This changes nothing at this rate. Has to be the highest valued trade node in the world. That's not one of our provinces. Lubeck being a bit of a pain here. They're gunning down Brandenburg. Brandenburg being all alone. I guess they just broke up with Burgundy right now, since I slapped Burgundy in the chops. Oh well, it happens. Cute Anhalt, they got their name on the map as well. Well, this was nice and all, but I think I will integrate you and try my hand at stabbing you. It seems that our friend in the Palatinate are not willing to save you, and I really want this province, Pomerania. I really want this province. You're an administrator, you're probably not going to gun that down for me. That doesn't change the fact that I really want it. He's not going to be kept under occupation for very long. He's going to be forced out of this war and then he'll be back to defending his good buddies. So maybe I need to switch my approach and start thinking about crushing down on the Russia. Damn Ottomans though. Breathing down everybody's neck. We're still good, right? Always a question where to find new allies. Magdeburg really not happy with the things I've been doing lately. I couldn't even begin to imagine why. Yes, the aggressive expansion, but if that weren't there, they might even consider being my subject. My loyal subject. Time to annex Anhalt. No, well, as soon as they're done coring this land, they are annexed territory, I think. Just to get me ever closer to having a port. I would love to feed Anhalt all of this, but it's just such